Maja John Madden, Asheville, North Carolina. I'm hiding in a corner. Unfortunately, there's a street light shining directly on me. So they will know in the embassy tweets that there's some little motherfucker from the Salvation Army shelter, some homeless fuck, is loitering. There's probably a sign here somewhere. There's signs everywhere in this town, no loitering. I loiter. I do. I want to loiter in front of every sign in Asheville. So I almost got thrown out this morning, but I didn't. And that's another story. I'll put a link to that. The story I want to tell is about forgiveness. Or actually, realizing when things are not all that important. Almost coming within a hair's breadth of being thrown out of the Salvation Army when it's 25 degrees out. That was tight. I worried. I fretted. I asked God. God said, well, I can't tell. Might be your time to hit the streets. You get a sleeping bag somewhere. But I was scared. And Cal's just gave me a stern talking to. It's not important. Not important. In Mexico, they say no importa. Mexicans say it all the time, and whenever anybody asks what's your favorite Spanish expression, I'll say no importa. It's just not that important. But I realize, and I've known for a long time that I learned it with my wife, who I have a hard time forgiving. 2 years before our divorce, 3 maybe, in Joggins, Lower Cove, little farmhouse in Nova Scotia, we would listen to an album of flute music by some guy a long time ago. I'm going to have a hard time tracking that back. But he would do very erudite, wordy explanations of his music. And after one of those, he said, not that it's really all that important. It was nice. It was a lovely touch. Made me like that guy. And when I say no importa, it makes me like me, which I do all the time, actually. And I liked myself right through my entire rant at Thomas. And when that woman came in who doesn't like me and tried to pile on me, I got mad at her. And I went too far. I called her a bitch. That was not appropriate. No appropriate TiVo. No. And I did apologize to her. It took me a couple minutes, but when I came by her and she said, you have no right to call me a bitch, I said, you're right. That was a bad word, and you didn't deserve it. I'm sorry. And I meant it. None of it was that important, really. None of it. The whole waking dream. Not really all that important.